just feel like you've got to get to multiple miscues this afternoon.
Yep. You have to. You absolutely have to. So that's making sure everyone's rallying to the ball, getting the ball out, taking advantage of those moments. Because right now, New Hampshire's just they're perfectly content with what they're doing.
Second down and long. Morgan flushed out of the pocket. Josh Johnson will watch him flip one in the air. Lauro recovers. Live ball.
Oh,
and Jake Lauro rumbling down the field inside the 20. Down to the 17-yard line. We didn't script it, but there's the second miscue of the afternoon.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see when they kind of look at that on the way back. Jake Lauro, who's had some rough moments, but that's an outstanding job by 55, picking up the ball and just instead of just falling on it, going to make a run there. So, and I know he's tired. He is exhausted, but that's an outstanding
the
rumble
on the
there.
field is a fumble recovered by the defense. The previous play is under further review.
And just in case you don't know, 6'1", 282 pounds, the fourth-year junior from out of Wall, New Jersey. He is part of the 55 Brotherhood, and the guy next to me is in the same club.
Yeah, I just, he need to put the ball in his outside hand a little bit. And just, I think I would have scored if we're being honest in this situation. But I think that's big on Jake. Now, I will say, just kind of looking at the review here, once again, Morgan, just take the hit, buddy. I don't think that's a fumble. I think that's going to be ruled as an incomplete pass in that situation. But, I mean, that is the spark that I think this team needed. And to get Lauro running down the field like that, hopefully that sparks up this offense and a great opportunity for him. But Seth Morgan here, buddy, you just got to eat that. You have to absolutely eat that. You're up. You have all control of the game. That could have been devastating, especially if we have no idea what this call is going to be. But that's just...
Watch where his arm is going. Is it going forward? He simply avoids Johnson. Well, I tell you what, Kyrie, it's difficult to tell, and that's, once again, we told you earlier, a great camera work.
Absolutely.
Cast of thousands with Elon Sports Vision on the replay side of things and the camera side of things. We'll introduce you to the full group once again before we say good afternoon. You taught me a long time back, indisputable video evidence. I keep going back to that phrase when I look at that shot right there.
I think looking at how his arm is going, if we're looking at it from an unbiased view, I think it's an incomplete pass in that situation. But, I mean, it's a bang-bang play. And remember, they called it a fumble on the field. So that's going to be a real big part here if this is going to be if it's going to stand or not. But it seems as they're going in the direction of it may be incomplete just looking at the reaction of Coach Edwards here.
The only thing that I would tell you is, and this is just me, the layman guy and everything else. It does not look like he gets it to the top. It looks like it is not coming forward. It looks like it's still back. It's helped to the top because of the fact that Josh Johnson almost sacks him. But it doesn't look like he gets it to the top by himself.
And that's where I'm a little that's where I think it's open to interpretation. That's why they're taking a lot of time here trying to really assess it. But once again, I would say this: if you're taking that much time and looking at it, that kind of tells me that it's inconclusive. But you had to go with the call on the field, which was a fumble. So I think they want to make sure they get this right. But if there's nothing that's really showing, considering the length of this review as well, it'll probably be Phoenix ball. But once again, I have been wrong at this a lot, whether you're listening from Elon or New Hampshire. Don't listen to me on this. I have been wrong ample times.
You gave some really impressive numbers earlier.
I tried.
Like
I tried.
For what?
Listen, and there have been clear ones that I felt very confident about, but I was loud and wrong. So
what
once
was
again,
it? 2 for 7,000?
7,426. Like that's where we've been. So we'll see what happens here. But looking at what New Hampshire's doing, I don't think it was conclusive evidence.
No.
After review, the ruling on the play stands. First down for Elon.
Jake Lauro returns the fumble inside the red zone. And just like this, the Phoenix, who have kind of scratched and clawed all afternoon, led by 10 early, now trail by 7, get maybe their best look of the day with 9:24 left.